it's April. We are going to be working with some Siser Subli today. Now your Siser Subli product comes in two parts. This is the actual Siser Subli. Let me see if I can tone this down. You can see that it has a shiny side and a matte side. If you're using a sawgrass like I am, you're going to place this in with the shiny side up in your sawgrass printer because it's going to print on the matte side. So you want to make sure you're printing whatever printer you have on the matte side. And then it's going to come out. Because I'm cutting this with my Cricut, I did print this through my Cricut software. If you're using Silhouette, whatever you're using, Brother Scan and Cut, then you'll want to use those. Because we are going to be cutting this particular product. You can trim it with scissors if you prefer. That's totally up to you. So I've printed this out. The next step is I am going to place this on the platen, or not the platen, but my heat press, and I'm just going to let the platen hover over it for about 60 seconds. This is a very important step. Do not miss this step. Siser Subli applies at 311 degrees for 15 seconds. So you can use a Cricut Easy Press if you don't want to use your press, but you're still going to have to heat your press up and put this under there and let it get heated, or you're going to have to hold it over so that it will heat this for about 60 seconds and it's going to turn bright. You're not closing that press, guys. You're just laying it down on your rubber mat and you're letting the platen hover over it about 1.5 inches for about... Okay guys, so I have heated mine and you can see that the color is starting to pop out on there and it's dry. I have also gone ahead and cut mine on my Cricut Maker. Now, you don't mirror this. It's similar to your everyday, not your everyday, but your pattern iron-on. And you're going to use Easy Mask to transfer it. I've already cut this and then I'm just going to weed it. You cut this on your regular iron-on setting. That's all you're going to do. And then you're just going to weed it. This is not a pressure-sensitive backing that it's on. So you're just going to take care of all of that. So now that we have it weeded, now we're going to take our Easy Mask. Yes! And so it depends on where you buy. It may come with it. You may have to purchase it separate. We're just going to peel that off. And guys, you don't want... I've got some tape on there I'm going to have to get off from my packaging. You do not want to reuse your Easy Mask because it will transfer the ink. It will transfer the ink. So I know a lot of people save their Easy Mask and reuse it for other projects. I forgot to weed my A, didn't I? Yes! I'll pick it off when I pull it off. So you're just gonna bring that. And again, you don't mirror your image because you're using Easy Mask. It weeded that for me. That's good. Make sure it's on your mask really well. There we go. Alright. Let me grab that out of there. We don't want to transfer that. There we go. So now we have our image ready to go on. Now I am layering, so I'm gonna have to cut my other iron-on. This applies at 311 degrees for 15 seconds. It is a hot peel, not a warm peel, not a cold peel, a hot peel. And you won't have this piece of tape. I just noticed that it was stuck from my packaging on the front of my transfer mask, and I don't want that melting in my heat press. So once you've got it all transferred and you're ready, go and lay it out on your shirt. Press again at 311 for 15 seconds and hot peel. I will, since my heat press is in another room and I can't move this camera, I'm just going to go press it and then come back and we will reveal the results on that. I have pressed that for 15 seconds. It is on there. I hot peeled it, peeled beautifully. Not a problem in the world. We put it on cotton, 100% cotton. And now I'm even going to take it a step further, and I am going to test putting some everyday iron on from Cricut right over the top of that to create that shirt. It is recommended that the Siser Subli be washed inside out in cold water. I will be testing this. I don't baby my iron on. I'm just going to see how long it holds up. I will come back after I've got this portion pressed and show you. Now when I press this, I did put butcher paper over my easy mask just in case there was any blowout. I don't want that on my platen, so make sure that you're protecting it that way. Okay guys, there we are. This is Cricut Strong Bond Everyday Iron-On. This is the Siser Subli. I printed it on the Sawgrass SG500 with the Siser Subli inks, but any sublimation, to my understanding, works. So just to recap, you have your Siser Subli. It is shiny on one side, matte on the other. You are going to place it in your Sawgrass printers with the matte side down because it will go around the roller and print on that matte side. So make sure you're printing on the matte side of that. Then you have your easy mask. In your easy mask, you can tell the difference. It is shiny on one side and it has like a mesh type plastic backing, which would be great for using for stencils on other projects. But you have both pieces and you need that for that. You do not mirror, okay? And you can use your cutter to cut it and cut shapes, or you can cut it with scissors, however you want. Whatever you leave on there will be white and transfer, so you want to make sure that you are cutting your Siser Subli. You do want to use butcher paper over it. You don't want to reuse your transfer mask because of the ink blowout, but you still want to put that butcher paper over there just for safe measure. Now I did two different types, so I did protect this with a Teflon sheet when I did this. I didn't have any ink on it whatsoever, but you may want to use butcher paper instead of a Teflon sheet. Totally up to you. So I hope that answers everybody's questions on Siser Subli. Again, 311 degrees, 15 seconds on that. I did heat this for its full time over that, didn't have a problem. I will be washing it just normally. I am not going to baby it. From what I understand, again, it's supposed to be washed inside out on cold water. Do not wash it for 24 hours. That was another thing. Do not wash it for 24 hours. So if you have any questions, leave them comments down below. I'll be happy to help you out if I know, and if I don't, we'll figure it out together. You guys have a great day, and thanks for watching.